So I'm here today to do a walkthrough. I'm like super sick and I've had bronchitis, which is why I haven't filmed in a week. I was also in New York City for my cousin's wedding. So I was like, what's one thing that kind of gives me a pick-me-up when I literally like can't breathe through my nose, I'm coughing, I'm hacking up a lung. And I was like, makeup. I want to do my makeup and I want to walk around. I want to walk you guys through it. So I just figured this is like a nice fun fall pumpkin spicy bronzy routine. And this is my friend. He's come to join us today. It's all smoke and mirrors, people. Everybody's skin breaks out. You hear my voice? I sound different, right? Everyone's probably like, oh. I've been telling people on the phone that my name's Michael instead of MiKayla because I just kind of sound tranny. Which is fine. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So yeah, we'll get started. So my face is already primed. I used the Bobbi Brown primer and I'm just going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the Makeup Forever HD in 173 and then I like to mix it with a drop of the foundation primer in Radiance Bronze from Mercier because it just gives my skin a glow. And my skin, look how pale I get. I'm not lying when I say once the sun goes away, I get really pale. So I just mix the two of these together. We're just going to start applying this on the face. And then I'm going to go in with my flat top cookie from Sigma and just start to buff and press this into the skin. I gotta tell you, everyone's been raving about these foundations, and especially the stick ones, the HD sticks. So I kind of want to get my hands on some of that. Try it out. See, just kind of compare and see the difference. Maybe, you know, do like a comparison video of the foundation versus the stick so you can, you know, kind of see the difference between the two. I'm just kind of stippling and pressing it into the skin as opposed to like swiping it. Just almost so you really don't get like paint stroke motions. I mean, you can start with doing that, but I would still even go back in afterwards and kind of press and blend it into the skin so you get the best coverage for your face. Is it focused? So I'm just going to go into my concealer. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Full Coverage. And I'm just going to generously apply this under my eyes. My bags and everything are so bad because I'm like dying of influenza, but just want to make sure that you cover everywhere that you want the best coverage. I want to make sure that my highlight's even as well. You guys know the drill because everybody does this. Usual, right? Right? Take a damp beauty blender, go to town. Make sure you blend that all in everywhere you want it to go. I switched back to my pink beauty blender. The last couple of makeup tutorials that I use this, I have my red one. But my pink one, it's so much softer, which is weird that just dye would change that. But because the red one's kind of like rough and harsh, but it's this exact same sponge. So I was like, that's strange. Who knows? Who knows, guys? So I'm going to just take a little bit more of that concealer and just do a stroke or two above or on my eyes, above my face, on my eyes, just to blend it out so that we have something priming when we're going to go in with some shadow. Alright, so then I'm going to go in and bake. I'm going to use the banana powder from Nye, and I'm just going to generously pick this up. This stuff gets everywhere, right? But I'm just going to generously pick this up on my beauty blender and set it everywhere that I basically put my concealer. And what this literally does, the word bake comes from it actually warming up your skin. So the longer it stays on, the better. And it's just going to help mattify my skin. And hold in the concealer, make everything smoother, like way smoother. Which is just what I need for what I got going on right now. I'm actually going to take a little bit too and go right along my jawline. Make sure it gets in there nice and good like. Okay, so while we let that sit, I'm actually going to go in and do my brows quick, so I will be right back, because I can't, like, sit here and honestly talk and chat about brows at the moment, because they'll just never get done, I guess. So, you know, I would just rather do them and then come back to me walking you through, like, what I care about. That's mean. That's mean. So was that little curl hanging out there? Sure. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm back. Brows are done. Out of the way. If you have any questions about my brows or like what I use, feel free to ask. I do it in like most of my videos and I discuss it a lot, so I feel like I didn't want to like repeat myself again as I'm getting ready, and it just takes up time where people are like, this is boring. Okay. So now we're gonna get on to the fun stuff, eyes. So I'm going to go in and start with Frappe from Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to take that on my shader brush, and we're just going to nicely put that in the crease. I'll zoom in just a little bit for you guys. Can you see me and what I'm doing? Okay. And I'm just going to generously put this inner corner to outer corner with my fluffy shader brush from Makeup Forever. And this is just our transition shade, our base shade, as per usual. It's a tiny bit warmer than my skin tone, but it is just a really nice, rich mid-tone brown. And right here in the outer corner, I'm kind of doing a little swirly do, just to make sure it really fills out that outer corner well. Hi. So then we're going to go in with a little bit of Cocoa Bear right here from Makeup Geek, and literally put that in the same spot. And it's okay if we get this down on the lid, because we're going to end up going in with a pigment anyways. So it's going to get covered up either way. It's going to be so rich and warm and dazzling, you're not even going to be able to stand it. Mm. That's our first two colors. So then this guy down here is like one of my favorite colors in the entire world. It's for Makeup Forever. It's M738, so that's matte as for the M. And I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that just to enrich the red, orangey, burnt tones that we're using. And I'm just going to really scrub that in the crease just to create some more depth. Look at that. Pretty. I love it. I'm in focus. I'm in focus. I'm fine. I don't know what I'm worried about. I'm always worried that I'm not in focus. Whatever. I don't know why my camera keeps going out of focus. It's really annoying me. Like really bad. Like pay attention. That's me yelling at my camera. So then, I'm going to go in with Mocha from Makeup Geek on that same shader brush. Actually, do I want to use a different? No, I want to use this one. And I'm just going to press this into the outer corner and then up into that crease, just so that it stays nice and smoky on the outer part of this eye. Yes, girl. I'm also going to go back in with Mocha too, and I'm going to bring it down to underneath the eye as well, just to round this out for a nice, really like a classic rounded smoky. It's a nice face. God, I spit everywhere. Okay, enough. We got so far a nice hooded look. I was debating whether to bring black into this, but I just don't know. I feel like the Mocha, like, you know, does what it's supposed to and gives enough of a smolder that maybe we don't need it. Maybe we don't need it. We don't. I just want to go in with one more color just to kind of, you know, buff this out, and that is Bitten from Makeup Geek. This little doodle right here. Same brush. I know I don't clean my brush in between, but these are all such a really good mixture of colors that I don't know if I really needed to. And I'm just putting this in the crease right here. Like center crease, back and forth. Just to pick up a little bit more of that warmer red. Literally, that's it. Just buff it and blend it. Next, I'm going to go in with some waterproofing gel from Anastasia. This is the Beauty Genius one, and I just actually take this in lieu of glitter glue sometimes when I'm working with loose pigments. Just preference, you can totally do what you want. I just take a little bit of this and make sure that it's like tacky on the back of my hand, and then I press it on the lid wherever I want to put pigment. And then just kind of let it dry for 30 seconds. It just creates a nice wet tackiness for when we go in with a loose pigment or glitter or whatever you want. I'm actually going to put it underneath too, because we are going to add this orange color to the underneath of the eye as well. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Geek Vegas Lights pigment. This stuff is incredible. It's amazing. And it gets everywhere. Oh, my Fix Plus. And I'm just going to spray the Fix Plus obviously on the brush after I pick up some pigment. This stuff is beautiful, you guys. It's the most beautiful, like, hocus pocus, rusty orange. Beautiful rusty orange, like, coppery color. It's gorgeous. I'm just going to spray a little bit of Fix Plus on the brush as well. And then we're going to go in and pack this all over the lid. And I'm just doing pressing motions with it, just to ensure that it really gets on there okay. And then I'm going to kind of swirl it and swipe it around where I need to as well. And I'm just going to go in with a Clean Sigma E52 and just buff it here in the front part just to make sure that this seam's blended. I don't want it to look too separate from the eye look. Nice. Oh my god, look how pretty that color is. It's so nice. It's so nice. And the more you just kind of press, the more it's going to sit better into the eye and into the skin. And then just press it wherever you really put that waterproofing gel or whatever medium you use to let your pigment sit. And then once again, I'm just going to go in with my E52, clean everything up. Make sure it's all blended out. Then I'm going to, I just got to close my pigment because you know what's going to happen is I, of all people, I'm going to sneeze and it's going to go everywhere. It's already all over my fingers on that. Wasn't too bad. So yeah. Then I'm going to go in with a little eyeliner. This is the Ardent CN Monster Liner in black. We had this at Sephora all the time. I love this liner. Super creamy, super pigmented. And I'm just going to generously do my waterline on the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to take my pencil brush and just a little bit of that Mocha from Makeup Geek that we used earlier and a little bit of that red from the Makeup Forever, and we're going to buff the two together on the bottom just to complete our story and our look. So a little Mocha, a little red, buff it out. Take your time doing this. This part always takes forever if you're doing it correctly. Oh, all up in my contacts. Yeah, so I then wanted to do something kind of like, you know, a little different and special. And I got the Duochromes from Makeup Geek, and I think they're really cool. This one here reflects kind of all different types of golds and peaches, which I thought would be a really fun thing to tie into it. It's called I'm Peacheless, so I'm going to pick up a little bit of that just on a flat synthetic brush from Makeup Forever. And I'm going to actually highlight this on the inner corner just to see what it does. I am going to do a spritz with the MAC Fix Plus. I cannot talk. And we're just going to see where it goes. And we're just going to start dabbing this on the inner corner. Oh, that's fun. Let me do a zoom in. You guys can kind of see what's going on here. It's going to... See how it's kind of making like that iridescent kind of shade going on there? That's really fun. MiKayla. Oh, I like that. And just blend that out with an E50 too. It's really pretty. Just something different. So sick of the norm. And being sick. I'm sick of that too. What a fun little layering piece just to create some more dimension for your eye look. Enjoy that. I needed something a little different. Why not? Okay, let's zoom out a little bit because I feel like you guys are all up in my grizzle. Grizzle, because we're in 8th grade. So then I'm going to go in with just a highlighter shade to go under my brow. I'm going to use a little mix of Rapunzel and Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek. And just take that under the brow. Right under the brow bone just to help highlight everything. Okay, so I'm just going to mascara my eyes and then throw on some lashes. I will spare you the agony of me putting them on, but I'm going to use the Velour lashes. This is the style Rich and Fluffy from their kind of newer, fluffier collection. And then I'm just going to use the Benefit Roller Girl Mascara. So I'll be right back and I'll show you what we got going on. Okay. So this is what it looks like once we've added lashes. I love it. These are the Rich and Fluffy style. I think they're really cute. So we'll zoom back out. And we're just going to finish up here. We're going to go on the home stretch, right? And so I'm just going to take my tapered highlighting brush and we're going to buff out all that banana powder that we baked and had set into the skin. And kind of like press and buff, if you can. If you so can. Yeah. It just leaves us with an awesome matte finish. I love it. So then I'm going to take my NARS All Day Luminous Powder. Everybody knows I love this stuff. And I'm just going to pick it up on my large powder brush from Sigma and just buff it into the skin. I don't know what it is about a face powder that just, you know, gives me life. Makes me happy. Like, what makes you happy? And I'm like, a powder. Pathetic. So then, wow. So then I'm going to go in and contour a little bit. I'm using the same powder I use all the time. It's the Sephora 8-hour mattifying powder. This stuff's, I have like something poking in my eye. Anyways, and I'm just going to contour a little bit. Chisel out these cheekbones. Now my key with contouring is I literally like physically start at my ear, bring it down, and then swirl and buff it up into my cheek. That is my like key. And then I have like a real like bubble chin going on. I won't call it a double chin, I'll call it a bubble chin. And I just want to really buff that out too, just to create a nice shadow and shade along my jawline. And then that you can bring down. So jawline down, cheekbone up, swirl it up. I don't really do the forehead and everything so much because of my face shape. Like, look at that. You can already see from side to side. Only because of my face shape. I really don't do too much of it. So I just really stick to the jawline and the cheekbones. Girl, we are contoured. So then I'm going to go in with Lovejoy blush from MAC. I love this blush lately. Like, I've been like addicted to it lately. I can't get enough of it. It's one of their mineralized blushes, so it will give you like a nice shimmer, a nice glow. I'm just going to brush it on the apples of my cheeks and then upward into that contour. Yeah, baby. Yeah. I love it. I do. That's really nice. That's really nice. Keep staring at yourself. Okay, and then we're going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is in Peach Nectar. Keeping everything really orangey, warmy today. I'm just going to go in with my highlighting fan from Morphe. And we're just going to dust this right here on the high points of the face. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. That made me happy. Oh, good heavens. Wow. We're going to get it along that nose. We're going to hit the chin a little bit. We're going to hit it right up here just a little bit. Anywhere we want a little. Oh. Oh. Can you see that? Can you see that? We know what. No, I really do love that though. Good grief. So yeah, so I have no idea what I want to do for my lips, but I am going to like give them a little scrub and a condition, so I will be right back. Okay, so I'm not going to lie, it was kind of hard to pick a lip that I really wanted for this look. I don't know. I just feel like I did an eye similar to this on my Instagram with like a nude lip, and then I realized I didn't want to do a nude lip. I wanted something, my lips. I wanted something a little more jazzy. So yeah, I'm going to lip line with my Burgundy lip pencil from MAC. And just generously line like my entire lip. You hear my boyfriend playing PlayStation in the back? What is it, Xbox? I don't know. He could care less while I'm recording. He just keeps talking. Yeah. So then we're going to go in with the Bite Beauty. This is one of their like lip creams, but it's in like an actual pencil form. And this color is called Bramble. It's like a nice winey reddish shade, which I felt like complement the colors that we used in our crease really well. So I'm just going to add that everywhere. Do you hear it? I'm going to go tell him to shut up, and then I'll be right back. Because seriously. So this is the completed look. Of course you want to set it with whatever setting spray. I use the all-nighter or the one for oily skin, the D-Slip. And I dropped it on the floor. I think I'm so glamorous. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys an up close of the look, the completed look, and I am just adoring this. I think it is wonderful for fall. Great going out look. I think the reds and the oranges and that little iridescent pop in the inner corner really complements each other. I think it's fun, something different. That contour though, girl. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so let me know what you guys want to see next. Let me know if there's any other fall tutorials you want me to do or any favorites or anything. I'm just kind of creating a list and going down the list to make sure I hit everything that you guys want to see. And yeah, I really had fun creating this look, and ooh, I hit the camera. But I really had fun creating this look, and I had fun getting ready with you guys. It's the first talk through I've done in a while, and I want to do more. Those are fun. Those are great. So yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll talk to you soon, okay? Bye!